The specimen that you're seeing here is a player called Clifford Jackson, but this is a created player that I basically just now generated, and I haven't changed anything about him, not even a strand of hair. But what we're gonna do with this player is we're gonna attempt to make him the GOAT, and my way of doing that is taking 3 GOAT players and combining them into one to make this amazing player. As you guys can see here, Clifford Jackson is a 6'11", 264-pound beast of a center, but the only thing is, when I was creating this player, he ended up being 21, so he's gonna be a little older coming into the NBA. As you guys can see right now, he's a 71 overall, but we haven't done anything to him yet. This is the wheel I'm going to be spinning to find all 3 of the players that I'm going to combine to make this player. I basically just looked up a list of NBA greats and then copy and pasted it here, so do not get on me for any of these. But yeah, let's get straight into it and spin this wheel. So the first player he's going to become is... he's going to have some Kyrie Irving in him. That is actually pretty crazy. His second player is going to be Karl Malone. Hopefully he doesn't become like Karl Malone as a person, because we all know about Karl Malone. But him having the skills of Kyrie and then the strength and everything of Karl Malone is actually going to be insane. And to cap this off, he's basically going to become just like Julius Erving. That's going to be kind of interesting. After combining the attributes of all 3 players, he ends up being a 96 overall. And like, as you can see here, bro, he is actually insane in every single category of the game. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into his career. This is where his career is going to start. One of these teams will be able to get their hands on a generational talent. The Spurs end up getting the #1 pick, so most likely he should be on the Spurs. But if the Spurs pass up on Clifford and he ends up going to Denver, bro, that is going to be crazy. The San Antonio Spurs are going to pick Clifford Jackson, so he's going to be going to the Spurs. So this is the team that he's going to start his career off on. And now that I think about it, almost every video I've done, Miles Bridges has either been on our team or he's been featured somehow. But yeah, guys, we're going to simulate the first season of his career. And of course, Clifford Jackson is going to win Rookie of the Year. Taking a look at his numbers, he's literally doing everything on the court. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, while also getting 1.5 steals and 1 block a game. And then look at the percentages, bro. 50, 40, 90. He also ends up making All-NBA 3rd team in his rookie season. And as you can see here, I guess he played good enough to get us into the play-in tournament. And somehow, some way, we end up beating the Golden State Warriors, and he ends up dropping a 37-point triple-double. Let's go. In the first round of the playoffs, we're going to have a tough matchup because we're going to be facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And just like that, the season's over. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bro, you don't know how much I would love for this to happen in real life. And y'all, just take a look. We're at 98 overall now. Let's get into this next season and see what he can accomplish. Hopefully this doesn't become a habit of him just getting injured and injured and injured. That would be a terrible way for him to fall off. Even with Cliff getting injured, he still makes All-NBA 1st team. And we're seeing him actually improve, bro. He goes up from 25 to 27 points. And now he's pulling in 15 boards a game. And once again, bro, Darius Garland is putting up all-time numbers, bro. That is insane. Once again, the team didn't change, so I don't know what we're going to do actually during the season. Cliff may need to get out of here if they don't change something, bro. At the end of his 3rd season, his scoring goes down, but everything else actually goes up. So he is on an upwards path right now, and that is really good for his career. And he led the Spurs to the playoffs, and they're going to be facing the Los Angeles Lakers in the 1st round. We end up gentlemen sweeping them, and we're on to the 2nd round. In the 2nd round, we're going to be facing the Phoenix Suns, and this team actually looks nice, man. This is going to be a good series. And we end up going to Game 7 with Phoenix, so I'm going to simcast this game to see if we can hop in. He put up 36 points to close this series, man. He's looking like he's on that trajectory to become that GOAT. This is the one series I did not want to see. We're going to be facing Nikola Jokic and Victor Wembanyama. How are we supposed to beat that? And they have Chris Middleton now. And we end up getting knocked off in 6. We're on to the next season. Victor Wembanyama ends up getting his 1st championship, but I promise you we will be back. Put up 38 in the finals, bro. Can we even do that? I don't even know. Okay, and we end up picking up Jimmy Butler. That is a good pickup. They finally got our boy some help, bro. Let's go win this championship. And we're still in the All-NBA 2nd team. I just need him to take that extra step, bro. Move to a different team. Do something. His numbers end up regressing a good bit this year, but his assists go up. After that, not really much changed in a good way. In the 1st round of the playoffs, we're going to be facing the Los Angeles Clippers, and this team actually looks pretty good. Bro, he needs to do something with his career. The Spurs are not working. I don't even know who this guy is, and he's winning finals MVPs, and we haven't even got to the finals. He must believe in the Spurs because he ends up signing for another 3 years, dog. Let's just please hope this team does good. Cliff ends up winning his 1st MVP, even though his numbers are kind of down right now. I don't know how to feel about this. His points and rebounds both went down, but he still won it. And in the 1st round of the playoffs, we're going to be facing the Sacramento Kings. Only took 6 games to knock them off. In the 2nd round, we're going to be facing the Suns, and this should be easy work, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Once again, we have an easy series getting rid of them in 5. And in the conference finals, we're going to be facing the Utah Jazz. Bro, those jerseys are so nice, bro. Oh my God. And for the first time in his career, he's going to make the finals and face the Miami Heat. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really feel like ending this video, bro. This is so disappointing. It's literally like this team does not want to get better. They make no moves at all. Like, how are we going to win if we're making no moves, man? He really tore his Achilles. It may be over for him. I'm not gonna lie to you. The craziest thing is that he was easily having the best season of his career, bro. Look at these numbers, a damn near triple-double. He's still a 99, so it doesn't matter too much, but he still lost a year of his career. But I'm gonna catch you guys at the end of the season. This cannot be how his career goes down, bro. It cannot. Cliff doesn't make an All-NBA team despite putting up the numbers that you see here, and that's only because he's missing so much games. He's always getting injured. In the first round of the playoffs, we're gonna be facing the Golden State Warriors, and this shouldn't be too hard looking at this team right now. We win in 7, and once again, Cliff puts up a monster line. And here's the matchup that we've all been waiting for, Cliff versus Wemby. The teams look pretty even, so this should be a good series. And just like that, we end up taking Wemby down in 5. And now we're gonna face the 1-seeded Sacramento Kings. We finally end up making the finals again, and we're gonna be facing the Chicago Bulls. And boys, Cliff ends up winning his first championship of his career. That was a really hard path to the finals, man. He really worked for this one. And of course, Cliff is going to be the finals MVP. His finals performance was amazing because he put up 24, 12, 5, 2 steals, 1 block, and look at the efficiency. Man, if he could keep this up and win championships, man, he's going to be the GOAT for sure. And as you can see, the team doesn't really get worse at all, so we should win the championship again. So in this season, we end up winning 62 games. And Cliff put up the numbers he's basically been putting up his whole career. In the first round of the playoffs, we're going to be facing the Trailblazers, and this team doesn't look too hard to beat. In the second round of the playoffs, we're going to be facing Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And we end up beating them in 5, so we're in the conference finals, man. We might actually get the second ring. We end up meeting the Jazz in the conference finals, and this might be a good series. And we do all that just to lose to the Utah Jazz. Hey man, at least they won the championship, so we didn't lose for nothing. This team honestly never does anything to get better. And Cliff's getting up there in age, man. He's 29, so he has to start winning his rings now. So Cliff ends up making a defensive team for the first time in his career. But as you guys can see here, he's out for 6 to 8 weeks. That's going to be terrible for us in the first round. We're going to have to fight past it. Somehow, some way, we actually ended up making the finals. And Cliff ends up joining just in time to play the finals against the Knicks. That playoff sequence is probably one of the craziest things I've been through in this game. And once again, Cliff is finals MVP. Man, what a great story, man. He comes back and drops 24, 10, and 9. Almost a triple-double. Moving on to the next year, once again, the team is the same. There's no surprise. And for the second year in a row, he makes the all-defensive first team again. I like that he's finally racking up these at the end of his career. And he puts almost identical numbers up to last year. So in the first round of the playoffs, we're going to be facing the Portland Trailblazers. In the next round of the playoffs, we're going to be facing the Los Angeles Lakers and Ja Morant. Ja Morant in the Lakers jersey looks absolutely horrible. I'm not going to lie to you. We end up meeting the Phoenix Suns, and this team doesn't actually look too crazy. And now we're going to face the Knicks again in the finals, and I know they want revenge. We have a minute left in the game, and we're only up by 1 to close the series out. Gives it to Jackson again. Come on, Jackson, go to work. Double team? Ooh, what was that? That was a nice pass. And that's in there. Oh, to the basket, and that's an easy dunk. First free throw is in there. Let's go. The second free throw is also in there. Oh, that was a good pass. That's in there. Oh, he missed. Okay, we win. And we once again win the championship. That is his 3rd championship. He's having like a late career resurgence right now. It's just like in the playoffs, he just turns up, bro. The team is still making no moves, but as long as they're winning championships, I do not care. We got to remember that our boy is 31 now, so the regression may be soon. Hey, look who's back on the team, man. And our boy Clifford ends up winning Defensive Player of the Year for the first time in his career. Bro, he is 31 years old winning Defensive Player of the Year for the first time. That is crazy. And bro, he did great this season. 22, 13, and 7. Those are better than any of the numbers he's put in the past couple years. And literally for the 3rd year in a row, we're going to face the New York Knicks again. And we end up winning the 4th championship of Cliff Jackson's career. Now I can really say he's putting up a GOAT career. Who else is going to win Finals MVP, bro? I really don't know. And the regression has begun. We're getting really deep in his career, and he might retire any one of these years now. So I'm going to just keep simming, and if anything happens that's really important, I'll show you guys. And boys, we have run into another problem. He has dislocated his kneecap again. He is out for the rest of the season, and this might affect his career a lot. I'm not going to lie. But even with his season-ending injury, he still wins Defensive Player of the Year. And even with that injury, Cliff only goes down 1 overall the next season. I think he's going down only because of age. I don't think anything else is really changing. The Spurs end up winning another ring, and this time they win it without Clifford. As you guys can see here, Clifford sprained his ankle and he was out for the rest of the season. But you know, he's still a 5-time champion, so he has 1 more championship just to tie the GOAT. Cliff at age 34 ends up making the All-NBA 2nd team. And as you can see here, he's still putting up great numbers. And to potentially tie Jordan in rings, he's going to face the Atlanta Hawks. We got to hope that he doesn't retire this year so he can actually pass Jordan in the ring. Whoa, and for the first time, he doesn't actually win Finals MVP. And to potentially pass Jordan in rings, we're going to be facing the Sixers in the finals. In a minute and 20 seconds, we could potentially pass Jordan in rings, and that is an easy assist for Jackson. Oh, let's close it out. We couldn't get it. That was good defense, but they still make it. First free throw is Down, let's go. And the second free throw is off, bro. We couldn't close it out. Jeez. Come on, play some defense. Play some defense. Oh, and they make that. It's a tied game. Are you guys going to start moving? We need a bucket. Start moving. Oh, mid-range. Oh, he missed. Oh, we're going to overtime. In overtime, we're up by 5 and come on, play some good defense. Bro, we can't keep giving them these shots, man. We can't have them win. Cliff has now passed Jordan in rings. His career started off real slow, but he picked it up real quick towards the end of it. 7 rings, bro, 7. And our boy is finally back to getting his finals MVPs. I really don't know how we keep making the finals year after year. But yeah, we're going to face Bronny and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And just like that, that's championship number 8, bro. 37 winning championships still. After like 2 years of doing absolutely nothing, we end up making the finals again. And I'm almost certain we're going to win our 9th championship, man. This team looks so ass. All right, now this is getting outrageous. How in the world did we win 9 championships? Man, you know Cliff is old because that man is not winning no type of NBA Finals MVPs no more. This man just will not retire, bro. He is 39 and an 84 overall, bro. Like, just retire. And our boy finally retires at 40 years old. And of course, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He had an amazing career. He also gets his jersey retired with the Spurs. He spent his whole career with the Spurs, so I'm not surprised about that. And if you ask me, these are potential GOAT numbers. Like, bro, he won 9 championships. How can you not say he's one of the GOATs? And one thing that you guys are not seeing here is that he actually won 3 Defensive Player of the Years. So all in all, at least I can say that he was one of the GOATs. But I really enjoyed making this video. It's fun to have a player that's not in the NBA, man. And if you guys had fun watching this video, please like and subscribe, man. It's gonna help out the channel a lot. But I hope you guys have a good day, man, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.